Good morning, Sojourners. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share how I fell in love with gardening and why I'm still hooked to it. So stay tuned. My gardening journey started way back in my childhood. I wasn't buying fancy flower pots from garden stores. Oh no! I was out scavenging for old paint buckets, cheese tins, butter dishes, and just about anything that could hold soil. Back then, it wasn't about matching pots and aesthetics. I was more concerned about the beauty of the flowers than what they were planted in. Looking back, I guess you could say my first flower pots were vintage upcycles, before upcycling was even a thing. I also created little flower gardens around my parents' home, adding splashes of color wherever I could. My parents were small farmers, so during school holidays, you'd find me right there in the fields with them. That's probably where I first realized that getting my hands dirty wasn't a punishment, it was a privilege. At school, I became an active member of the 4-H club, which exposed me to so many skills beyond gardening: animal rearing, culinary arts, sewing, creative arts, you name it. But no matter what I did, gardening always pulled me back in. Fast forward to my 40 years as a teacher. And guess what? Gardening followed me into the classroom too. I involved my students in school gardening projects, and let me tell you, there's nothing quite like a child lighting up when their very first seedling pops through the soil. Now that I'm retired, people often ask me, "What do you do with all your free time?" And I say, "What free time? Gardening keeps me busy, and happily so." The more I've researched gardening, the more I've realized that it's not just a hobby, it's a therapy session with free vegetables as a bonus. It reduces stress, it lifts your mood, gives you a light workout. Yes, even pulling out the weeds counts, and leaves you with a deep sense of accomplishment. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about picking your own food. It's like telling the supermarket, "No thanks, I've got this." One thing I've learned over the years is that gardening keeps you humble. Just when you think you have mastered it, a bug, a fungus, a drought, or a surprise downpour will remind you who is the boss. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Gardening is a lifelong classroom. So, my friends, if you have been thinking about starting a backyard garden, let me tell you, it's never too late. You can start small, right where you are, with whatever you have. No fancy equipment is needed. Let nature do the rest. Sojourners, grab a container, plant a seed, and welcome to the wonderful world of gardening, where every day it's a new lesson. Dirt under your nails is a badge of honor. Sojourners, have a blessed day. Walk good, and see you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for spending time with me in the garden today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more garden goodness and creative ideas. Until next time, keep growing your own food, and keep shining.